Hello everybody, this is a tutorial for how to play the Hello song, welcome song that we worked on today in class. So, sort of going to play through, not necessarily the whole song, it's pretty long, but as we see here, we finally now have our chords in standard notation form, okay? So, the first two chords are C, right? First two measures of the C chord. Then we have the G chord in measure 3, then back to C for another two measures, then G, then C again, and then it ends with the F chord, that last measure of this first line. So it goes back and forth using these chords. The only time it changes up in terms of new chords is when we get to measure 29. Okay, measure 29 has the first new chord that we haven't really come across yet. It's E minor. And I wrote out this chart here for how to play E minor. Remember, this is an upside down ukulele, the way the chart is. The numbers in the parentheses are referring to your left hand. What fingers to use? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Your pinky is 4. The numbers that are not in parentheses are referring to what frets to use. So to play the E minor chord, you put your ring finger on the 4th fret of the C string, okay? And you put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. Okay, so you sort of stretch your hand out like that. So it's open, 4th fret, open, 2nd fret. This is E minor. That's at measure 29. Then it goes to A minor, we know that. Then this is the other new chord that we haven't played yet, D minor in measure 31. It's written here, this chart for D minor, okay? D minor is basically, the easiest way to think of it is make an F chord. 2nd fret, open, 1st fret, open. This is F major, right? To make it D minor, you keep your 1st and 2nd finger where they are, and you use your ring finger, you slide it sort of underneath your middle finger, and you place it on the 2nd fret of the C string. So they're sort of all scrunched together like this. So 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open. This is D minor. This is the other one, E minor. Okay? So those are the only new chords. Now, in the lesson today, I was playing the chords, right? And as you see here, these are whole notes. So you play the chord on beat 1, all right? And then you hold it throughout the measure before the next measure where you play it on beat 1. So to keep it interesting, I added that percussive tap, 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 okay? While you're holding the chord in every measure. So for instance, this is just sort of a repetition of the first measure, which is the C chord. So the way to keep that pattern going is something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum, tap, 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 strum, tap, 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 strum, tap, 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 strum, tap, tap, tap. So that rhythm you can play throughout the entire piece. Okay? So this would be, say, the first 4 measures, where it's C for 2, then G for measure 3, and then C again for measure 4. This is what it would sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum, tap, 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 strum, tap, 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 then G, back to C. Okay? So, to give you an idea of the vocal melody, because next week we will be singing this song in class, because we are doing our singing portion of the course. So it would be good to get familiar with how the melody goes. I'll sing basically up through measure 20. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 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 hello. It's good to see you today. Hello, 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 hello. It's good to see you today. It's nice to hear friends play the violin and friends jamming on the piano. It's nice to hear the ukulele so soft and sweet, and the drummer is keeping the beat. Hello, 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 hello. It's good to see you today. That was measures 1 through 20, okay? Then measures 21 through 28 are essentially just another verse where you, this time in class today, you worked on it, you're gonna work on it more. Next week, you came up with the lyrics. Let me just show you what the bridge sounds like. And if you see here, the bridge is measures 29 through 40, okay? The bridge is what has those new chords, the E minor and the D minor. So I only have lyrics for the first 4 measures of the bridge. I'll just repeat that, I guess, because you're supposed to come up with those other 4 measures, all right? And through here too. So I'll just play now measures 29 through the end, all right? Here we go, measure 29 through the end. Get your E minor chord ready. Pretty good. It's a little flat. I'm gonna raise the C. It's always good to keep it in tune. Okay, here we go. That E minor chord. Here we go, that sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No need to get sad, but sometimes it can happen. No need to get sad, but sometimes it can happen. So, if you see here, the first time through, it's E minor, A minor, D minor, then that G7, which is distinct from G. This is G7, open, 2, 1, 2. And this is regular G, open, 2, 3, 2. Okay, but in measure 29, 30, 31, 32, measure 32 is where you see that G7. So, once more, I'll play through from 29 to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. No need to get sad, but sometimes it can happen. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da, da-da-da. Measure 37, dum, da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. And hello, 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 hello. It's good to see you today. And that's it, okay? So what I recommend is first writing out all the chord names for every measure, so you're not trying to figure it out as you play, okay? Write out the chord names. Then work on that strumming pattern. Strum on beat 1 and then tap. Strum, tap, 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 strum, tap, tap, tap. So you see I'm strumming with my thumb and then tapping. And then try to sing along. One more time, I'll play through measures 1 through 20 so you get a vibe of how it sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 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 hello. It's good to see you today. Hello, 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 hello. It's good to see you today. It's nice to hear friends play the violin and friends jamming on the piano. It's nice to hear the ukulele so soft and sweet, and the drummer is keeping the beat. Hello, 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 hello. It's good to see you today. That was measures 1 through 20. All right. Try to play through it and testing out these new chords, the E minor and the D minor. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.